So what's up? This your girl Serenity with a review on season 1 of Raising Kanan. Yes, season 1, the whole damn season. Yeah, I'm just reviewing that because shit, a bitch been busy. But anyway, so we got the setup. We start at the beginning of the season. I got this picture here of Kanan and his mom. They are in the park, and let's just say his mom is setting him up to run shit for her or to do things for her since the beginning of the show. You think about it, like when he came home, he was all crying and shit about getting beat up, and she was like, "Nah, we going back to this park. You gonna beat them up." So she was setting it up. Raquel was already from jump setting Kanan up to be one of her henchmen. Now I'm gonna say right now, Raquel, she ain't Monet, Tasha, ain't none of them from the other Power universes. None of them chicks. They ain't got shit on Raquel. Raquel is that bitch. Like, she runs shit. She is the queen pin for real. They need to go back. Like, Tasha and Monet need to go back in time and take notes from Raquel. But anyway, we got that opening scene. Raquel, she's got that look on her face. She's like, yeah, when Kanan goes back and he beats up them dudes. And she's like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's my baby. So now let's talk about this motherfucker, Uncle Lulu. Uncle Lulu, like, he means well, but let's just real. He ain't built for this. He ain't built for this for real, because when Raquel told him, you want to get out the game? You ain't no getting out. Come on now. Be a man. Like, you can get out if you really motherfucker want to. Like, but, if he better start stacking his paper or something. Like, Raquel got him by the damn balls. That nigga was shook. The levels in which he was shook. I was like, damn, you just gonna let her talk to you like that, sister, and all? Like, me and my siblings would have been busted. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I mean, Lulu, he's cool, but he need to get rid of that girlfriend. That chick is annoying. I mean, she could be like, famous. I'm tired of hearing the hoe. But Uncle Lulu, we gonna see what happens with him in season 2. But I don't know, man. Like, I see him, when shit all hits the fan, I think Lulu probably gonna snitch on everybody. We gonna see how everything concludes. Of course, if the show keeps going, they got so many seasons, but we gonna see how it concludes. But I think Lulu is gonna be the weakest link for the rest of everybody. Like, I feel like he gonna turn, he gonna do some stuff, ain't no telling. He gonna be like a Proctor. Like, he gonna crumble when it comes down. He gonna be loyal, but he gonna crumble. We just gonna have to keep our eye on Lulu. Then we get into Uncle Marvin. I can honestly say the scene where Kanan cooked the bad crack and he told him, he called him Chef Boyardee.
Well, Chef Boyardee, you got the secret recipe. Because these sorry motherfuckers had to be blowing rap poisonous with shit through that pipe to go out like that.
We gotta say something. Get this off the streets.
But that's the last shit we need to do. What we need to do is shut down Van Wick, burn whatever's left of them blue caps, and not say a fucking word to nobody.
Then he made fun of old dude's patch eye. I mean, he like low key, and then like I just knew, I was like, man, he about to get caught when he put that coat in Unique's closet. But Marvin, like, let's just be real, like he fucks up, as we learned throughout the season. He was on drugs one point in time. Then how he did his daughter, you Lebanese or something. He is like the comic relief of the whole shit. Like, he the one who come and cracking with the jokes. Now Raquel, she playing her part, but Marvin, he like seemed like that cool ass uncle you had, that's cool as fuck, that you could talk to about anything. Like, that's Uncle Marvin. Yeah, Uncle Marvin's like that uncle that you can just call and be like, Unc, I'm going through this and that. What's your advice? And he gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? He cool ass dude. But we gonna see what happens with him, because he got set up by Nicole, and we gonna see is that her name? Nicole, whatever, the white chick from the club. We know she got set up. He got set up by her, and Symphony. I'm sorry, Symphony. I call him Symphony, but let's be real. He's Simp. Tried to forewarn them, but Raquel, she was so busy caught up in her little scheme, she didn't say shit. But we gonna see what's gonna happen to him. Obviously, they don't have enough evidence because he didn't confess to anything. So if he got a good ass lawyer, he gonna get out that shit. So Uncle Marvin gonna be back on the streets. So we gonna see what happened. But I'm like telling you, Uncle Marvin, that whole operation. Like, I know Raquel be like pissed saying he fuck up, but if it wasn't for Uncle Marvin, that shit run tight. He's that goon. He's the goon. He takes care of people, and like when he went after Unique, even though he didn't, I think he only killed that one dude, Big Rob, but even still, he's that nigga who was like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and he did it. So Uncle Marvin, he is the glue to the game. They need him. They always gonna need him. So this dude Unique. Now we gonna say Joey Badass. Like, I heard of Joey Badass, the rapper. I heard a little bit of his music, but as an actor, he playing the fuck out of this part. When you hear me, like, I don't even know the nigga, and I'm like, fuck this nigga Unique. You know what I'm saying? Like, he owning that role. And then his ghetto inspirational talks to his goons. Like, I'm telling you, he need to do some hood inspirationals. Like, he be hyping them the fuck up. Like, they be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, damn, you think he up there preaching? Like, he be having his goons in line. But as we know, in the Power universe, he's gonna lose. Like, he's the antagonist of the first season. We're gonna see what happens to him going into the second season. As we know, he got arrested. They planted the code. He has an alibi. He would had 10 other dudes that was there with him. So it's, and this is set in 91. So we're gonna see if they're gonna pull out the DNA usage. I mean, it was early on then. They were using it around that time. So we're gonna see, but I mean, he's gonna get off. He's gonna out of it. But I'm just trying to see how he eventually gets taken down, because we know he's not gonna last. But I really be living for his little inspirational talk to his goons, though. He really be gassing them. And then whenever he tried to talk Lulu into switching on to the other side, it's like, come on, man, now we know that wasn't gonna work. But he's a good antagonist for the first season. We get to see how Raquel and them respond to an antagonist, but he's small fries. Let's be real. Usually with Power Universe, we know as time goes on, the antagonists get worse. So he's small fries. They're gonna get rid of him some type of way. We just gonna see what's gonna happen to him. Now our boy Symphony, that's Simp, because okay, I don't know, Raquel must got that because she done talked cold to this nigga all types of ways. She done dumped him, picked him back up. Then she gonna call him at the end of the season like, yeah, I wouldn't call nobody else, this and that. And in real life, most dudes I know, they been like, oh, okay, click. They wouldn't help their dude shit. Let's just be real. So, we gonna find out. There's something up with Symphony. Like, he seemed like a nice guy, but I think he has a soft spot when it comes to Kanan. That's what his thing is. Like, as time goes on, of course, we're gonna find out what his backstory is, because what is it? Because and then to me, it seemed like whenever Raquel was on this, oh, let's have a baby stuff, he didn't seem like he was all that into it. Or maybe I was tripping. He was just kind of like, okay. Like, his face, he didn't seem like he really wanted that. And let's be real, like, Raquel out here a whole queen pin. How you finna have a baby? You finna duck and dodge bullets while you pregnant? Like, come on now. Like, and then as we know, Lou don't even want to be in the game no more. So how is that gonna work? How you finna step away and finna have some babies with this man? Come on, baby. That's not gonna work. And Symphony, I'm like, him just telling her fuck you at the little end. No. Like, most dudes would have been cussed her out. So I don't know if she got the Twizzler or what she got, but it's crazy, this definitely is TV, because in real life, I don't know no dude would sit there and put up with that. But we're gonna see what happens with him. I think that over time we're gonna hear his backstory, and there's a reason why he sticks around. Maybe he grew up in a similar environment. Maybe he just has a soft spot for Kanan and he doesn't want anything to happen to him. We'll see, but there's more to it than him just locking Raquel. I'm not buying it. Something's up with him. I don't think he's the feds either, because I know that's what y'all be saying in the groups. No, I don't think he's the feds at all. So Detective Howard, he done lost his liver, his spleen, one of his lungs. Now, I know. And he got leukemia on top of that. So I'm like, if he, I mean, of course they show him still alive, but I'm like, how long he gonna make it though? Because I mean, how many people you know walk around with one lung, piece of their liver missing, and a spleen gone, and they got leukemia on top of that? So if this dude don't get this bone marrow like ASAP, it's a wrap for him. I mean, come on now. I know they trying to keep him alive, see what he gonna do. But I think he's gonna play like he gonna play like he didn't see the person. I think he's gonna be like, oh, I didn't see, or something like that, just to see what they were coming up with, and then he might match it. But I don't think that he's going to name anybody. I think he's gonna say he got robbed or come up with something. I doubt that he's gonna say Kanan, or if as a plot twist, he might say Raquel. Who knows? But I think that he's not going to say anything too significant because, of course, we know that if they say Raquel, she's gonna be going to jail. It's season 2. Ain't nobody finna. She's not finna go to jail that damn quick. So we'll see what happens with him. But I do know this: he messed up in the worst way. He missing part of his liver, his lung gone, spleen, and he got leukemia. Come on now. So he about to be messed up. And what he need to be doing is trying to figure out how to get that bone marrow as soon as possible, because he finna be messed up in the worst type of way. But, shout out to Omar Epps. As we know, Omar Epps is Black Hollywood royalty. So I don't see them getting rid of him that quick, but we shall see. Okay, now Detective Burke. I mean, she's been up and through the show, but how about I had to Google what her name was? Like, I don't. She's somebody. She's almost like a non-factor. She is, but she isn't. But I don't. I'm trying to see what she finna do, because now that she finna be out here on the beat more, because they find out Howard's all messed up, she finna have people locked the fuck up. They better watch out for her ass, because she's a cop for real. Like, she's not trying to sympathize or be cool with them. And low key, if Laverne, aka Jukebox, didn't have her story wrapped up tight, she might would have went to jail. So she a snitch for real. Like, she finna bring them all down. But maybe they'll move her around. She's too passionate. I don't know, but she too in the mix. Like, she gonna get, and then how she was all scared about Nicole mama talking about, I know people in high places. Okay, so what? You know what I'm saying? So she really gonna try to be hard on press to try to figure out what's going on. Like, they need to get rid of her ass. While they shooting somebody, they should have shot her, because she really the detective for real. She the one they need to be looking out for. So I don't know. We gonna see what she about. But whoever is talking about she's gonna mess with Jukebox, come on now. I hope not. That's just nasty. Jukebox is the kid. Y'all just gross. I think that they're gonna show more of her next season, because she's gonna kind of step up, and we're gonna see what's up with her. But she would kind of reminds me of like a Cooper Saxe. Like that annoying cop that's around, who really trying to, she's, after a while, it seems like she had a vendetta against Rock. Like, Rock, is Rock involved? We hear her name a lot. And that was so funny to me when she's selling Laverne. Okay, Jukebox said, my auntie Rock sells hair. Where the fuck she keep the hair at? Like, for real? We ain't seen her with their own bundles. That was too funny. But yeah, she kind of puts me in the mind of a Cooper Saxe. She's gonna be lurking around. She got a vendetta against Kanan and all of them. We definitely are going to see her trying to really nail something against that family. So they're gonna have to do something about her. And like Cooper Saxe, we want her gone. She need to be the fuck out of here. Laverne, aka Jukebox, her whole situation, like, damn, now we see why she grew up and was fucked up in the worst way. Like, Laverne, man, she got to fight her daddy. Should have two-pieced the nigga. Then she had to lose her girlfriend, and then she had to cover up for Kanan. She had been, this girl done been through, and she ain't even, is she 15? Is she the same age as Kanan, or is she younger? Like, I understand by the time they got grown, they was all evil and hard pressed and stuff. Damn, she done went through. I mean, it's one thing being in the early 90s, having to come out as gay and all that stuff, but you done lost your little first girlfriend to some drugs. man, like they didn't give her no type of slack. I mean, damn. Wow. And then a lot of people are saying they feel like the story's too focused on Jukebox. And I don't think that the story's too focused on Jukebox. It's just giving that perspective of the people that are around Kanan. Like the story, of course, is raising Kanan. It's about how Kanan became the man he grew up to be. And part of the way that you are is because of the people that are around you. So they have to show the different characters and all that. And then on top of that, let's be real, being gay in the 90s was a different vibe than being gay now. Nowadays, a lot of people are more outward with homosexuality, but being gay and setting that up and them talking about it, and then also her having to go through what she went through being homosexual in that time frame is a setup to why we see how she acted when she got grown. Because remember, in the regular Power, she even used her girlfriend to sleep with Kanan to get information or get him to do stuff. Like, she's very calculating. And we know why she was like that. So, she doesn't mind using her girlfriend or using her sexuality or using whatever she can to her advantage, because she learned young that that's what you have to do sometimes to survive in the environment that they are in. So I like how they set it up, or how they show, like, even when they were growing up, she was like that person who was the voice of reason to Kanan, because his ass needed, like, think about all the shit Kanan did in his first season. He cooked the bad crack. He shot a dude out of, quote unquote, trying to respect his mom's space, but no one loved and didn't know he was messing up everything for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying so hard to be down that he was screwing up a lot of shit. Then he shot a cop on top of that off of his mama's word. Like, Raquel, man, I'm telling y'all, Raquel's that bitch. Like, she a boss bitch. Because think about when she said stuff, people move. Like, they low-key be scared of her. Like, how many, like, all these power universes, these women doing stuff. But Raquel, she got them shook. Like, the levels in which she have them shook. When she say move, they be like, okay, bitch. Like, Raquel, she is that chick. So, as we wrap up this season, at first, I ain't even gonna lie to you, I was like, why the hell do I need to know about Kanan? Like, Kanan was a character, it's like, man, really, almost like I didn't even fuck about him when he was on the regular Power. I didn't give a damn. Like, okay, when they said, oh, we can do Raising Kanan, the first couple of episodes, I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. Honestly, it moved slow. Then, as time went on and I learned more of the Claires more, and they got more into the season, I'm like, okay, cool. It's a great addition to the Power universe. And then for it to be a prequel, how they're really doing a good job of picking up on what happened in the 90s and stuff. I'm like, okay, maybe I did need to know why Raising Kanan. Why? Maybe I did need to know about Raising Kanan, because at first I didn't give a shit. I was like, man, I don't give a fuck about no Kanan, for real. Like, I didn't care. Joked about it on Facebook. Like, I didn't give a damn. But now, now that I've seen the whole season, it's something that I didn't know I needed in my life. So, in fact, I see now why other people say that Power Storybook 3 is better than 2. Because now I'm like, Tyreek, I don't give a damn about that little boy. For real. Like, Tyreek's, his show's coming back on, and it's like, honestly, I was more concerned about Mary J. Blige and her family and what was going on with them kids and stuff. Tariq was just kind of like somebody was sprinkled in there. And then it's like, okay, as far as the action is concerned, Tyreek can't fight. He ain't shooting at nobody. They not having the Kane is the one who doing all the shooting and stuff. They need to be showing Tyreek how to beat somebody up or something. But that's neither here nor there. We gonna wrap this up. Thanks for tuning. This is my first time I've ever reviewed something, so if you could give me a follow. If you're looking at this video, follow me on YouTube, and then also you can follow me on Instagram. My name on there is Serenity, 2 underscores and the word speak. I'm out. Definitely looking forward to the next season. Peace out.